In this video, let's discuss about idea validation. Most of the time, startup founders don't want to validate the idea, mostly because we think that it's a waste of time and feel like you cannot trust people who give you feedback on your ideas or blah blah blah. But the fact of the matter is, everybody has many different ideas and they just don't know which one is the best one to start off the business. And the only way you can be sure of is by validating your idea with your potential clients or mentors. And most people at this point also think that if they share the idea with someone else, they are afraid they will copy the idea and run the business by themselves. For those people, remember this: idea is good, but execution is gold. It truly is. $1 million idea doesn't generate $1 million by itself. It takes great execution to make it. But you may have heard of Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg stole his friend's idea of social networking, or even Steve Jobs saw a graphic interface of Xerox machine to implement on Macintosh. But the reality is, it is not as easy as it sounds for someone to copy the idea. If it is, you should not go for that idea because everybody can do it even better or faster than you. So keep that in mind. So the first way to validate your idea is to talk directly to your potential customer as to whether they are willing to use the service or even pay for it if it's required, and how likely they are to recommend the product and services to their friends. Remember, the best way to acquire new users is through referral program. So it'd be better to make sure they're willing to recommend your product or services to their friends. And the second way is to ask potential clients if they are willing to pre-order for your product or services. And if they're not willing, why is it and how can you change their mind, etc. And if you get positive feedback, then you can go on to study the feasibility of that idea becoming a business idea to generate substantial revenue for the long run. And if you get negative feedback, please make sure that you are open-minded enough to find out why, because it can save you a lot of time and money. Let's say you're working on something, a product or services that nobody wants, and you put tons of money and effort into it, and eventually you'll realize that you have to let it go to prevent from further losses. This happens to a lot of startups because they are not in favor of validating ideas with target customers or even collect feedbacks to improve their product or services. This is why validation is a key in the process of building startup. So in the next video, we will discuss how to implement the idea. So I'll see you in the next video.